Hello, 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 my friends. Today, I just wanted to chat about my perfume collection. I don't have too much, but I have this box of them. I am waiting on a nicer stand for them so I can get them out of this cardboard box. But yeah, I have a decent amount of perfumes. I've been trying to branch into nicer quality ones. Not really body mists or anything because they just don't last as long as I would prefer. So let's just get right into it. I have some little ones here that are like they're samples. And these are all they came together. They're all for Ariana Grande perfumes. Now, this one, and it's also really cute because they are actual miniatures of the real bottles. So, this is my favorite perfume of all time. At the moment, I'm trying to find a new one, but right now, I just love this scent so much. This is Cloud, and I've had 2 full bottles of this that I have used up entirely, and the little one has lasted quite a long time just because it's a little more, I think these are more potent. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just the same as the actual perfume, but I usually personally I put a little bit on my wrists, rub it together. I put some behind my 2 ears, and I'll put a little bit right here. And then if I'm not wearing a jacket or a sweater, I put some on both sides of my shoulders, and that's if I am using a little one like this or like a perfume oil or something. But this one, the notes on it, I really want to know the actual notes. So let's see if I can tell you the actual flavor notes, the flavor profile of it. Okay, so it's vanilla. Oh wait, no. What's the actual notes on it? You can hear my computer taking off. Holy crap. Okay. So the actual flavor notes of this are lavender blossom, forbidden, juicy pear, and bergamot. And it just smells so good. It's a very sweet smell, and I like it a lot. I feel like I'm talking about them too long. I won't spend this long on all of them, but this one is my favorite. I definitely recommend going the full body perfume version. Do not do body mist. The body mist, and don't get it from Walmart either. Go to Ulta or a bigger name brand store you trust. I got the same bottle from Walmart, and it genuinely was watered down, and also the body mist just doesn't last as long. Okay, this is the next one. I believe it's called Heartbreaker, and I just love these mini bottles. These I got a while ago, and there was 4 of them. But there's a new kit at Ulta that's like 52, I think, and it has all 4 of these and 2 other ones. It has God is a Woman and the Mod Vanilla version, which also Mod Vanilla smells so good. And I did buy God is a Woman. Very interesting smell. It's still in its box though because I put it in my own stocking because why not? Treat yourself. Okay, but the notes of this one. I want to tell the notes of all of them. I believe it's called Heartbreaker. Oh, this one's called Thank You Next, and the smell is vanilla suede. Wait, this isn't vanilla suede. This is Thank You Next. And the flavor profile on this bad boy is white pear with raspberry. Oh my god, this freaking website. Okay, white pear with raspberry, creme de coconut, pink rose petals, macaron sugar, and velvet musk. Holy crap. It does smell really good. This one's kind of like just more of a rich. It's like if an old lady perfume before it became old lady. Love this one too. Cute little lid sounds. Look how cute. Okay, these ones I think in the full bodies they come with like a big puffy pom-pom on them, I'm pretty sure. No clue what these bad boys are called, so I can't even, like, I want to know what they are. Let me look up. Yeah, here. Okay. So, Sweet Like Candy and Ari. Okay, so these have to be Sweet Like Candy and Ari. So let's see. Like Sweet Like Candy. Yes, so this one is called Sweet Like Candy. And I was right, it does come with a pom-pom on it. And the flavor notes of this one are, oh my god, there's so many smells. Okay, so the base is creme de cassis, marshmallow, cashmere woods, sexy vanilla. The middle is jasmine sambac, fraggy panny, whatever that is, dewy honeysuckle, and then the top is sparkling blackberry, Italian bergamot, and pear. That is so many notes to have in one little bottle. It does smell really good. Okay, you can't smell, but just pretend like you can. Okay, and this one says it's sexy, playful. It is a sweeter smell. It says fruity. I can get fruity. I get fruity from that. Okay, and then the next one is just called Ari, I guess. I'm not sure what this one is. Yeah, it's called Ari. Okay, it didn't come up when I searched it. So the smell of this one, it's more floral. It's got crispy pear, pink grapefruit, raspberry muguet, rosebuds, vanilla orchid, marshmallow, creamy musk, and blonde woods. That one's very more alcohol-y smell. It's probably why it is the least used. But look at this freaking bottle. But I definitely say smell these and try them out. Okay. I'm gonna go with one that is just like kind of a staple classic. Definitely a cheap perfume. But you have to have the Cotton Candy Body Fantasies. It's so nostalgic for me. I remember when Kmart was around, they always had a big section of body fantasies, at least at the one that I lived close to. And I always thought it smelled so good. So I just had to get me a little bottle because every now and then I just want to like smell it. This one's like a perfume that I just want to smell for myself. I'm probably like, it's not gonna last long because it's a body mist, and I just really feel like body mists don't hang around all day like I would prefer a scent does. When I wear perfume, I want it to trail behind me all day while I'm out and about doing my stuff. I just want people to, like, I want to walk in and be like, people are like, Sam smells so good, and this is not going to do that, but this is something that you can spray on, like, a little love letter before you give it to someone. You spray it, before you go to bed, and then you are laying there and you're like, I smell delicious. That's this, okay? That's this for me. Cotton candy body fantasies. I don't have to tell you what the flavor notes are because that's in the name. I'm gonna do my cheapy ones that I have first. Another one that's also just very nostalgic for me is the Fresh and Clean Pink from Victoria's Secret. If you grew up in the 2000s like I did, I remember that they had I'm fairly certain this is a repackage. There used to be their 3 main pink scents. They were all in square bottles. There's a pink, a green, and a blue. And the blue one was the Fresh and Clean. And I just remember it always smelling so freaking good. I loved it so much. I had it, and I was never able to find it again until now. So I'm pretty sure that this is the same thing. And if it's not, well, the smell is. Sorry, that was a bad lid sound. Okay, it says the notes are sweet apple, fresh tangerine, and sea spray. And it really is just a fresh smell. Same thing. I might wear this out, but it's just not gonna last very long. But it does kind of soak into your clothes. So if you're gonna be hugging a lot of people or something, this might be a good one to wear. It's not gonna trail behind you, but it is gonna stay close to you. So if you're gonna be up close and personal with people, and you just want to smell good up close and not really like have a cloud around you, this might be a good one, just for like a nice nostalgic little scent. But I really love the smell of this perfume. And then another one I couldn't get rid of is Dahlia by Bath & Body Works. I'm not a big body mist person from Bath & Body Works because same kind of thing, they just don't last as long as I would prefer. But this smell is, it just smells so good. So the flavor notes of this one are velvet dahlia petals, crisp pear, praline musk, and whipped tonka bean. And whipped tonka bean is another one. That's in another scent that I have, so that must be a undertone, a key note that I really like. So this one is sweeter, but it's just more of a warm scent to me. This one smells like a businesswoman in the best way, like a bad bitch businesswoman. And I just really love it. I wear this one when I'm feeling sophisticated, and when I just want to be. It says it's also made with essential oils. I don't know what essential oils it's made with, but I could see it giving like a cozy vibe. That's how I would describe it. Just warm candlelight, sitting in like a yellow glowy spot in a comfy chair. That's what this smells like to me. It just smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna go with my knockoff perfumes that I've bought at Marshall's, and I don't really know if I trust Marshall's, but I love Marshall's. You know what I mean? But this is a perfume I got from there. I love smelling their perfumes there, but I'm trying to be more cautious with just like, I guess I don't even know what I'm talking about. I was about to say I want to be cautious with like perfumes, like the ingredients that's in them, not just buying the cheapest stuff like from Five Below or whatever. But here I am talking about a Marshall's perfume. This one's called Marbello for Femme, and there's no hate that there's flavor notes on this. No ingredients, no nothing. But it's really cute, and I really love the smell. It's a little different for me because it's just more of a mature scent, and it's gotta be something with me or my partner. But whenever I wear this and he doesn't see me spray it, he always makes a comment that I smell like baby powder. So it's definitely this perfume. He thinks it smells like baby powder on me when I wear it. That's another thing, is perfumes are never gonna smell the exact same on every single person. Every person's I was gonna say pheromones. I don't think it's pheromones. Just the way that your natural smell is, and the oils in your skin, and just how, all of that makes you unique as a human is gonna mix in with the scents that you're putting on yourself, and it's going to smell different. So you and your friend could swatch the same perfume on your wrist, and it's probably going to smell a little bit different on the both of you after you wear it for a little while. Let's see if I can find the flavor notes of whatever this is. This is called Marbella pour Femme perfume. Flavor profile. So I found the perfume. It's a $20 perfume. It's not as cheap as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so base notes, vanilla and patchouli. Middle notes, iris, jasmine, orange blossom. Top notes, black currant and pear. So yeah, like I said, it's probably another one that's kind of like what I was comparing this with, I think it was this one, where it's like if an old lady perfume, and what I mean when I say old lady perfume is like, if you ever find those really cool perfume bottles in antique malls that's like in the shape of a lady or a dog head or a car or whatever, and it just smells old. I doubt that perfume always smelled like that. I bet it's just way expired, and I'm feeling like this would probably be one of those perfumes before it ever expired. Whoops. And yeah, I really like the smell. To me, it's another fresh one. I don't personally get baby powder, but it might smell like baby powder. I don't know. Okay, this is another one. First of the bottle got me, and that's a thing. Okay, is the bottles, and this is why I like Marshalls, because I feel like sometimes they do have some quality stuff at cheaper prices, but they always have the perfumes out, and like if you go to Ulta or whatever, they're always locked up. Like they don't even have the samples out anymore. You have to ask a person that works there to get the samples out so you can smell them. Then they have to stand there with you while you smell them. And whatever, they're always super sweet. I'm not hating, but it's also like, maybe I want to smell this thing 10 times, and I don't want some Joe Schmo over here standing with me while I do that. Anyways, I got off topic there. So, the bottle is what got me here. Got me on that tangent. The bottles are out at Marshall's, and you can smell them, and no one cares if you take it out of the box. If you put it back, don't rip the box open. See if you can take it, open it nicely, but this bottle I think is just really pretty. It's called Indulgent Moments. It's raspberry and tuberose. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that that is the flavor notes of it, but let's just do a little deep dive. Indulgent Moments. Raspberry and it's like the first one that's come up. Also not as cheap of a perfume as I expected. Okay, maybe I stand corrected. Marshalls come through. Okay, so the flavor notes, the base is musk, sandalwood, vanilla cream. Middle is tuberose, gardenia, and star anise. And the top is raspberry, cassis, and mandarin. So definitely a lot more floral than I expected. I do not like floral scents, but when I think floral, I'm thinking garden. Very floral, like heavy rose smell, and I'm just not a big fan of that, but I definitely don't get floral from that. It's more of a like earthy, not spicy, but it is kind of just like another deeper smell. I don't think I talk about perfume enough to give you the proper adjectives to describe the way this smells. But yeah, it's a nice deep, it's a deep smell. I think that's a good adjective. I'm talking about the 10 times. I'm saying I need some coffee beans over here. I have instant espressos that work the same. I'm just spraying it. Yeah, very sweet. Maybe I do get the floral undertones, but it's very minimal, very subtle, and I like that. Okay, the last one I have is artisan brand. It's called Cherry Vetiver. Super cutie little bottle. So there was a little market in my hometown, and I remember smelling this perfume, and it just smelled like fresh cherries. And at the time I didn't buy it, I walked away from it, and I don't know why, because I was obsessed with the way this smelled. And I had my mom, because I came back. My hometown's 3 hours away from here, and I was back home, and I was like, I can't stop thinking about this perfume. So I was like, Mom, can you please go and see if those vendors are still there, because they were only there for the weekend. And I was like, can you please go see if that perfume is still there, because there was only one. And I was like, if it's there, it's meant to be. And I really don't remember it looking like this. And this was all they had. It was the only thing they had, and it was the only one that smelled like cherries. And so it must be this, but it really does smell just like cherries. I don't know why I got confused on the bottle, but the smell is very soft cherries. It does smell really, really good, but it really is just cherries, not much more to it. Okay, so now I'm gonna get into the little more like pricier ones, like the actual perfumes. I guess they're not super pricey. This one's probably the most expensive one I have, and I didn't even buy this. Obviously, there's not much left, but my someone I knew was wearing. I kept walking by her, and she smelled so amazing. Like, she smelled rich, like money. She smelled so elegant, and I was just like, you smell so good. And she's like, oh, thank you, it's Beautiful by Estee Lauder. And I was like, I don't know what that means, but cool. Apparently it's a very old perfume, a very classic perfume. But she had a little bit left. She had just bought a new bottle because it's her favorite perfume. And so she gave this to me, and it does not smell the same on me. And that's what I'm talking about with the perfumes mixed with you, and they're never going to smell exactly the same. But this is a very, like, see, this smells like, back to my analogy I keep using, the perfumes you're going to find at garage sales in old bottles. This smells like that, but after it's expired. Fresh out the bottle, it's very old lady perfume. I feel like that's a pretty good, like, I feel like you know what I'm talking about when I say old lady perfume. And that's this for sure. So I was surprised when she gave this to me and I smelled it and I was like, this is for sure what you're wearing? She was like, yeah, 100%. And I was like, it smells so different on you. So I was hoping it would smell that different on me, but it doesn't, unfortunately. But I do wear it every now and then. Like, maybe I can layer this with something. Like, this might be really good layered with the dahlia that I have. But this one is very strong. Let's see what the notes are, because I'm actually curious. Perfume notes. Okay, so the bottle looks quite different with a lid. Okay, so base notes: sandalwood, vetiver, amber. Vetiver must be, I don't know what that smell is. Okay, an amber, orange flower, muguet, jasmine, lang lang, and then top notes: rose, mandarin, lily, tuberose, and marigold. So yes, very floral, I would say, which makes sense. And it must be the lang lang and maybe the amber that I'm not the biggest fan of there. But if you have the right skin notes, whatever mix in your body, this can smell so elegant. I know I said that already, but it doesn't work for me. Maybe I'll try layering. I've never really tried layering perfume, let alone even thought about it until I was watching a Brittany Broski video the other day where she brought up perfumes. And she was talking about Michelle Visage layering perfumes. And I was like, that's brilliant. Okay. So this is one. This is Bombshell. Oh god, it's hard to see. Bombshell Passion from Victoria's Secret. I went there to get the Bombshell because same thing. Walked past someone. You smell amazing. What are you wearing? Bombshell from Victoria's Secret. I know it. I went to Victoria's Secret to buy the perfume, and I smelled the sample they had. That is not what I smelled on that lady. But I don't know if it was the sample they had was old or something, because then I was scared to buy it. But my friend wanted me to buy her one too, and I told her, I was like, I'm nervous because the sample doesn't smell like I thought it would. And she's like, just get it for me, I'll return it if it's not right. But I ended up buying this one, and this one is very, like, let's see if I can guess, fruity, sweet. It's just very sweet. It's very sweet, fruity smell. I don't know the top notes, but we're about to find out. But this one was definitely a lot more comforting to me, and so I just bought this one. And then when my friend opened hers, it was exactly like what I thought it would be. So now I need to go back and buy the actual Bombshell. But this is Bombshell Passion, and it is I would recommend this one. I think these are good perfumes. They do, I think they last. I think they stick with you. So Bombshell Passion perfume notes. Yeah, because I do like I said, that's what I'm looking for when I get a perfume, is I want it to stick on me. Oh, someone's racing outside. Okay. I didn't look up midnight. Websites make it so hard for you to search. Bombshell Passion. Okay. I'm not seeing it in this bottle on the website. But, oh, I see the little sample bottle. This should still tell us the notes. Okay, so sparkling cassis, queen peony, and fuchsia rose. See, it's a floral scent. But I really don't get floral from this. So maybe, when I think floral, I just immediately think rose. So maybe I need to get away from the idea that all floral scents are going to be very like rose scented, because I'm finding that a lot of my perfumes are kind of floral scented and I really like that. But I do not get overpowering florals with this. It's very sweet, kind of like an innocent smell to it. And then the regular bombshell, let's see what that one is. So regular bombshell is fruity floral, so it's purple passion fruit, Shangri-La peony, vanilla orchid. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the store maybe tomorrow and buy the regular bombshell because I keep thinking about it. I want it for my collection. I just love a good perfume and I like smelling good. Okay, this one I bought on vacation. It's just from a little store in Australia called Cotton On, and this freaking thing smelled so good. And this was technically the sample. I could not get over the smell of it, and they were sold out. They didn't have any more, and I was like, oh my, it literally smells so freaking good. And so she let me buy the sample because it really wasn't, I've used it quite a bit. It really was like filled up to here, and she gave it to me like 40% off or something, which was amazing. Cotton On perfume. Oops, I don't know if I'm gonna, oh, it's right here. So this scent I have is called, no, Australia. No, stay on Singapore site. Okay, so this smell is called saffron and amber. Okay, here I am saying I don't like amber, and what am I finding out? Okay, so is designed the perfect size, blah blah blah. It's not really telling me like anything about the smell of it. Okay, saffron and amber though. So I'm gonna have to get me more of this because this has probably been my to-go perfume lately. It was a cheapy one too, but I guess it's saffron and amber. It's just also like I'm trying to find other adjectives besides it's rich. I need to get better at describing perfume, I guess, but it is very like I would say it's just a good everyday scent, honestly. It's not too intense, but it's not as sweet as like the pink is. It's really yeah. It's just a nice everyday scent. I don't know what else to say about it, but it just smells really freaking good. And warm. It's another warm smelling perfume, I'd say. Okay, so I got these 2 juicy perfumes in a pack from Sam's Club. They were having a sale, and I wanted this bad boy. I'm not sure what it's called, but we're gonna find out in a second. But it came with this. Now this one I hate. I do not like this perfume. It is just stinky. It's kind of comparable to the way the Beautiful smells to me, where it just like it genuinely doesn't smell good. I wish Beautiful smelled good as it smelled on that lady that I know, because she smelled so amazing, and that just doesn't do it for me. And this doesn't do it for me. This one is floral for sure. This one smells like roses to me, and I think that's probably why I don't like it. Yeah, it smells like a flower bed. And this might be okay to layer. I have to experiment with that because it's a gorgeous bottle, but I don't want to keep it just because I like the bottle. Maybe someone else can get better wear out of this, because I don't want it to go to waste. But if I could layer it, then I would. So let's see, Juicy. I think this one's just like Juicy Couture perfume. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. I think it's the classic. It's not gilded, it's just silver. So maybe it's this one. Okay, so this one's just Juicy Couture perfume. That's what it is. Yeah, fruity and floral. I don't get fruity, just floral. So it's okay, but we have to practice with layering on that. And then this one is the one I really wanted. This one's called I Love Juicy. This one is really sweet. I've probably smelled too many. I'm gonna get a headache. It says Amber Gourmand Fruity. So gourmand is the type of scent, but I don't really know what that means. So let's just copy that. Okay, so the notes in this bad boy are okay, so the top notes: candy apple, red currant, mandarin orange. Middle notes: honeysuckle, tiger lily, and jasmine. And the base notes are patchouli, amber, and musk. Okay, so it is kind of a rich, not rich, sorry, unique. Every perfume is rich. It is a unique smell. I do get maybe the earthiness from the patchouli, but it pairs so well with the fruity smells in there, and I guess floral. Fuck me, I guess. But yeah, you can see I used it quite a bit. I do really enjoy this perfume. I think it smells really good, and it reminds me of like a little like TNT box. Yeah, but very good smell. I really like it. And those are the only ones I have open now. The two that I already told you about, God Is a Woman, still in its little box. I'm not gonna take it out because, like I said, I want to open it on Christmas for my stocking for myself. So it did have plastic wrap on it, but when the lady was like trying to take off the security tag, it like ripped the packaging, so I just took that off. But this was a very unique smell to me, and I kept smelling it. It was the one I kept going back to. Let's see what the flavor notes are. God Is a Woman perfume flavor notes. I have a conspiracy theory, and maybe it's not. I've never even looked into it. It could be out there already. But if you've listened to the song God Is a Woman by Ariana Grande, I do enjoy it. Pop music's not usually my favorite, but I do enjoy the song. I think it's about Mac Miller because I'm pretty sure he did think God is a woman, and he had a whole album called The Divine Feminine, which is kind of the same thing where he references God being a woman. So I feel like this song is about Mac, and I love Mac, so I love that, and I'm glad I love this. So the base notes are Madagascar vanilla and sandalwood. Middle notes are orris and Turkish rose, and then the top notes are pear and amberette or musk mallow. I don't know what orris is. I didn't know what muguet was. Lang lang. We're learning a lot of smells, and there's some crazy mad scientists out there who are able to take these scents and pair them together so artfully. What a skill to have, and so many notes to put into one thing and have them be so cohesive. That's amazing to me. But from what I remember, the smell was kind of more spicy and natural from what I remember, and it was a weird smell to me, but weird in a really good way. Just, I've never smelled a perfume like that before, so I'm excited to open it. And then another one that I heard, this one I did get because of the Brittany Broski video that I watched. She was talking about everyone has their black opium phase, YSL. Always wanted to try a YSL perfume, but I've smelled a couple and none of them were my favorite. But I went and I smelled black opium. First off, holy shit, expensive. So that's why I have the little baby. But this was a gorgeous smell. I see why a lot of people talk about it. I personally never heard anyone talk about it, but apparently everyone has their black opium phase. I heard that one time. And so now I believe it and I get it because this smells divine. I also smell there's like black opium black or something like that, and that one stinky. Bad stinky poo poo. This one good. Wonderful, not stinky, not poo poo. Money. Smells like money, costs like money. But that's also on my stocking, so I don't want to open it. And yeah, I just really love perfumes. I hope to continue growing my collection. I've been finding I like hearing people talk about perfume, and I'm just wanting to do some more exploring with scents and learn more about what mixes well with me and what doesn't, and maybe how to layer stuff, because I think that's, you can almost get a new perfume out of that. I guess that's an art of learning, what smells go well together and what don't. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and if you have any of these perfumes or you smell any of them, I love to know which one your favorite is, and if any of these I talked about that I like that you actually really hate or something like that, or maybe you hate on you, I'd love to hear about that experience. And also, if you've ever had success in, asking someone what perfume they were wearing and you find it and it's exactly what you want or the opposite, just let me know down below. I think it'd be awesome, and I'd love to hear about your perfume journeys. And if you have any suggestions for me based off of what I've showed here or that you think I might enjoy, let me know down below and I will definitely check it out because I love smelling perfumes. So thank you for joining me and listening to me talk about perfumes. I hope you have a good night. Bye.